our beautiful faces. I hope. Welcome, everybody. Does anyone in. Accidentally just closed my dashboard. Can anyone see us? I should have left it open.
I think we're good.
Okay, cool. Welcome, everybody. My name is Stephanie, and I am your community manager with Roll20, and I am starting the stream, so that's why I'm talking first. But in case you just stumbled upon us, Roll20 is hosting a convention today called Roll20CON, and we're here with a bunch of people from Roll20 and our wonderful host Naja, who I'm going to throw it to now to talk about the convention, and later we'll go over all of our personal histories, and I'll tell you more about what Roll20Con is and our charity. So, Naja, kick off Roll20Con, please.
Hello, welcome everybody to Roll20CON 2017, second annual. We'll be doing this all weekend, playing lots of games here on stream, and hopefully you will be out there playing your games on roll20.net. So thanks everybody. We're also donating to Cybersmile this weekend to combat internet bullying, so definitely check out the donation links. Adam is pointing to some direction that's probably useful.
Yeah.
It's in the vicinity.
Yeah, somewhere over there.
Your first
Chat.
task is to find the donation link
Yeah.
on this page and give some money to a very worthy cause.
True. If you donate at least $1, you will get the Roll20Con Exclusive Art Pack for use on Roll20. And it's got some beautiful artwork in it, and those details are floating around in chat. Or we've got two chat commands going, exclamation point donations and exclamation point Roll20Con, that has those details. And we're using Streamlabs for those, so you can write messages to us this year and cheer and all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So who am I? I'm Nadja Otikra, aka Trister. You may have seen me around Twitch. I work for Twitch. I have a wrench in chat, so be good. I'm watching you. Otherwise, I am a GM. I host a lot for Misclicks, MISSCLIKS. I'll be starting a campaign on Wizards of the Coast channel next week, like in 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Let's not think about that any further. I've been playing tabletop games for 3 years-ish, almost 3 years. And I first really got into it via Roll20 because I saw people playing on Twitch. And I was like, I want to do that. How can I do that? This is very simple. If I could just be on the internet, which I am all day anyway, and play a tabletop game with my friends and not have to fly to where they are, because I just graduated college and everybody dispersed as they tend to do. And so I just sent the messages, and I was like, what if we all just logged into this website at the same time, and now we can play these games together. I also was able to learn how to GM by watching people play games on Roll20 on Twitch. By people, I mean mostly Adam. Senpai. Very honored to be hosting this convention for this platform that has changed my life and helped me find my new career in the tech industry, in the games adjacent industry, and I literally would not be here without this platform. I have a lot of positive feelings for Roll20. But speaking of Adam, who are you? What's your experience with Roll20? Tell us.
Yeah, thanks, Nadja. So I'm the GM in residence at Roll20. I've been in that role since March of 2015, but I've been using Roll20 since well before that, and I've been playing role-playing games since I was like a wee bab. I think I played AD&D for the first time when I was 10, so I'm an old man playing a lot of role-playing games. But what I do for Roll20 is I run 2 shows a week at twitch.tv/Roll20app, which you're probably watching now. If that URL seems unfamiliar to you, get your head checked out. And we've been playing, in the last 2 years, we've played 2 different kinds of D&D, Burning Wheel, Apocalypse World, Mouse Guard, Torchbearer, Ryutama, Mage, and then probably like a dozen more games that I do not remember the title of. But we've been playing loads of games, and you can check all of that stuff out if you want to, right here on the channel, or on our YouTube. And it's basically my job just to be like a rad game master and show people how Roll20 works, which is pretty much the best shit ever. This weekend, I'm going to be running Blades in the Dark tonight, and Dungeon World, which is a game that I co-designed with my good friend Sage Latora some years back, and I think both games are going to be super fun. So I'm really hyped about running those this weekend. Mel, tell us. I think you're up there. Tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Mel. I have been using Roll20 off and on since like 2013. I have played every edition of D&D except for first. I started off in a homebrew Thaco campaign, so that's where I'm at. But I have I like GMing, and I recently came on as the production coordinator. So that means that I'm the one that helps put together all those beautiful Wizards of the Coast modules that you may be using on Roll20. And I'm super excited to be here at my first Roll20CON. So I'm going to be in a game on Sunday hosted by Dina or Alex, and it's a Night Witches campaign, which I've never played before, but I'm very excited. I read through the book and it seems really cool.
Night Witches is so good. You're gonna love it. It's super cool. It's
we have
very, very cool
Akira
game.
playing in that game, Adam.
Nice.
So the face of Night Witches is playing.
Yeah. I think you're really gonna dig it. Definitely check
I'm
that one out.
excited.
It's a great game.
So I'll see you guys around at various points during the con, and then also for several hours at Night Witches. And let's go to this way, Dean.
Hello, hi, I'm Dean. I've been on Roll20 for quite a bit. It's really helped me get into tabletop gaming the way I wanted to. Like I was always that kid in like growing up in the New York punk scene in the '90s, like reading D&D and Planescape books backstage, but I never had anyone to play with. And so it wasn't until like much later in life when I finally found people. And so after Roll20 came around, when I found that platform, I was like, oh, this is a really like cool, safe way for me to connect with friends again and learn how to do this. And so, yeah, a while back, because I had mutual friends with some people in the company, I was trying to get, I think it was Suzanne's job originally.
That's true.
and that didn't work out at that time. But since then, I've been kind of stalking Roll20 a little bit, just kind of doing work with people around Roll20, and then finally working with Roll20. And now I am the licensing and marketplace coordinator, which sounds kind of like almost like an airport controller.
All you kids out there, we call this networking.
Yeah. or it's a nice way of saying stalking, like subtle stalk.
Networking is a euphemism for a lot of other socially.
Yeah. For the social word, for sure.
But go on, sorry.
But yeah, I'm really excited to have been working with Roll20 the almost past year now, and really excited to be in this new role and helping expand the platform and just finding better ways to let people play, finding new games for people to play. And yeah, I'm really excited to be part of Roll20CON, so thanks.
Yeah. Me?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, sorry, this goes right back to you, Stephanie.
No, it's fine.
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
Please. So yeah, so just so everyone knows, Mel and Dean are relatively new to the full-time team, and so this is actually the first introduction that we've brought them out into the world. And as we continue on in the weekend, we will actually be introducing to a few more of our new people. We've got developers coming in tonight at 8:30, I believe. I'm going to mix up their call times and their show times all day long, I bet. 8:30 is when they'll be live, and you'll meet a couple of new people at that time, and then Mel and Dean will be in here off and on helping us transition in and out because there's a lot of switching around of calls. And you're also going to see Suzanne, our brand manager. She'll be coming up next in a 5e D&D game that's coming up as soon as we're done chatting. But I'll talk about myself first, and then I can talk about the company and stuff. But my history is actually similar to a lot of the other folks. I come from gaming. I used to work for a Facebook game developer, and through Misclicks, I actually was introduced to Roll20 doing. I did behind the scenes mainly for Misclicks, but I played in a couple of one-offs um, here and there with Koibu, who's going to be GMing for us on Sunday. And it was through Misclicks that I was introduced to the Roll20 family, and then inevitably applied for the job as community manager. So I am actually relatively new to tabletop. I definitely come from gaming. I would say I was exposed to D&D. Like I remember making characters with my brother as a kid, but we never played. So we literally just made characters all the time. So that was it. I don't know if we just didn't like anything else or what, but I think I watched him play a few times, but that was it. And then yeah, I did. I was a sports kid growing up, and then I got into video games as an adult. I was a rock climber, if that helps. It wasn't like traditional sports. So yeah, I saw your face. I wasn't a jock. I was like the weird professional rock climber kid at 12 who was always gone.
But you know what, Stephanie? If you were a jock, it would still be okay.
It would still be okay.
It would
That's
be
true.
mildly surprising.
That's true.
But
It,
you do you.
It's true. I mean, I ran cross country too. But yeah, I got into gaming late in life and fell in love with the community. To be honest, I just found that the people I was meeting through these avenues were just kind, and it was awesome. So I fell in love with the people first, and then I slowly but surely have learned things. I've played a lot of Dungeon World. Adam, thank you for making a game that was so easy to start when you have no idea what you're doing. That was definitely my first one. But yeah, and Roll20 has been every game I've ever played has been in Roll20. True story. So I do own a real set of dice, but I have never used them. I love the sound of the 3D dice. So
I love that you have just a pair of them. That's
yeah. I have a pair of two sets, if that makes sense. That's what it is. I have my Wizards ones that Wizards of the Coast gave us.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that red one you wanted, Mel.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of pressure now? Like for the first time you use them, it has to be for the right occasion.
Honestly, I have a feeling they're going to end up being art at some point as opposed to anything else, just knowing me. There's a lot of, like, it's just like, oh, I want to put one on. I like the D4 a lot. Where is it? I like the D4 a lot. So I have one on just on my bedside table sometimes. I like switch them out. The insights into Stephanie's home right now.
Hashtag Illuminati.
The advantage of the 3D dice is that if they fall off the table, you don't step on them and destroy your foot. The D4 is the most deadly of all the dice.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I should be careful. We have hardwood floors too.
Yeah,
So.
Exactly, the caltrop. Yeah.
That's hilarious. So just in case you are new to Roll20 somehow, although I think most of the people watching are probably friends of ours from all the streaming things that Adam does, and from, of course, the website. But just in case you stumbled upon us and you want to know a little bit about what's going on, I'm going to do a quick little history on Roll20. We have a lot of people here who actually were not around in the beginning because there was only 3 at one point. And those 3 are Riley Dutton, Nolan T. Jones, who's going to be on later tomorrow playing D&D, and Richard Zayas. And these guys are our college roommates who basically wanted to continue to play D&D after they graduated and moved away. And they realized they could help people and figured out how to do this and launched a Kickstarter in the spring of 2012. And that Kickstarter had initial goal, I'm reading numbers now, sorry, I had initial goal of $5,000 and they ended up raising 40 in the Kickstarter, which was awesome. And then there's a quick beta, and then technically publicly Roll20 was launched in September of 2012. And other fun couple of follow-up things that we've done. In July of 2016 was when we got our Wizards license, so which is crazy. It literally hasn't even been a year since we started doing that, which is nuts. I didn't even realize that until I just read that. And we have released a ton of stuff since then. Mel, do you have we've done Lost Mines, we've done Monsters Manual, we've done
We've done
Volo's
Lost Mines
Guide.
of Pandelver, we've done the Monster Manual, we've done Storm King's Thunder, we did Tales from the Yawning Portal, and we just released Curse of Strahd, and we just announced that we are going to also be releasing Tomb of Annihilation
That's
at the
right.
same time as your local hobby store.
That's right. Whoa.
And Volos.
Oh, and Volos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was tortured enough under that, so we
Yeah.
must say
Yes, that's
that I
right.
suffered from.
My keyboard just accidentally deleted half. Thank God for undo. Uh, so inevitably, that's super fun stuff. We love the wizards, but inevitably the cool thing about Roll20, my favorite part about Roll20 is the ability to do any game that you want. And we have, I think the last time I asked Steve, so it's probably a little higher now. We have something like 404 character sheets now on Roll20. And so basically, anytime you load up a game, if you want to check one of them out, they're there. A lot of them are in different languages, which is really cool. We have a lot of community translators who work on things on the site. So shout out to my community translators. They're hard away making it. Working hard. What am I trying to say?
They're doing something.
They're doing
cool.
hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I'm going to focus on the charity now, though, since I'm capitalizing on all this
Yes.
opening time. And we only have a couple more minutes. So this year, once again, we are supporting Cybersmile. And we are super excited to do this again because as an online website who deals with a lot of people, we are big fans of programs that support anti-cyberbullying. And Cybersmile is definitely, we think, the company that's doing the best work. You can see on their website, I'll put this in chat right now, on their About Me page, all the initiatives that they do. They just had the Stop Cyberbullying Day. I think that was last Friday. But more importantly, they do a lot of community efforts and a lot of online education programs through their resources. So I'll put this in the chat, and if you are interested in supporting them and helping us do it just popped up on how to donate at the same time. Look at that. Thanks, Twitch chat. If you're interested in contributing to Cybersmile this weekend, go ahead and you're here on Twitch with us, go ahead and use that Streamlabs link. That will allow you to donate. And a little message will pop up on screen, and there's a language filter, so haha. So don't test it. But yeah, so Cybersmile, if you want to know more about them, we put the link in the chat, and I think it is visible because I don't have it going away. So yeah, more importantly, donations. So yes, there's all the warm and fuzzy stuff, but you get stuff if you donate. So that's the more important thing. So yes, if you want to donate at least $1, there is an exclusive art pack, and you can see information on that Streamlabs page about how to get that from us. There is also a Teespring campaign. So if you love con shirts, pick up our shirt. Oops, that's the wrong one. Donations. There's a link in the chat now for our Teespring campaign, which is on Cybersmile, or which is also going to Cybersmile, and that shirt is really cool. Nadja, is it next to you? The shirt?
It is in the corner of the room, but by the next time you see
By the
me,
next
I will
time.
have it.
There we go.
I will have it ready.
You can
to
at least
display.
show, yeah, and wear it after. That's what we're thinking with this is, you get your con shirts and then you take them home and you get to wear it after, and you're like, oh, that was so fun.
I literally have 2 suitcases from 2 different trips that I still need to unpack before I go on another one, so bear with me.
Yeah.
I will locate and unpack it for you.
Our mods are accidentally timing people out. No problem. Cool.
It's really nice to have a shirt that has such cool artwork on it too.
Yeah,
where,
thank
like
you.
usually I'm like
Let's
I
talk
don't know
about
if
that.
I need this shirt, but this shirt I was like, yeah, I'm getting that.
Yeah. So we were really excited actually about this, and the artist on this is Will Kirby. And Will actually designed the huge poster that you all are seeing all over the place. It's was the splash image. It's behind us technically in the overlay. And what we did, due to the fact that we wanted to try to generate as much money as we can and keep the colors, low, we just lifted the dragon out because we thought the poster was going to be a little too much. I know that people were a little disappointed they didn't get the whole poster on the shirt, but we are there's possibility that we might try to get the poster out in a different way after the event. So, but yeah, if you're interested, the Teespring link is in the chat, and pick it up through the end of the day tomorrow, essentially Monday. On that one, it's a little shorter than our Plus features, which I should talk about really quick, and then we'll be able to wrap it up. If you are joining us and you want to play a game on Roll20 this weekend, Plus features and ad-free experience are available in all the games, so people can go play as long as they tag it for Roll20CON and schedule it for today or tomorrow. They will get to try out dynamic lighting, which is awesome. Everyone loves dynamic lighting.
It's so fancy.
It
It's
is.
fun for us to set up for you too.
It's true. So we have probably, I would say we're going to take about 4 more minutes. So if everyone wants to once again say when we're going to see you next, and I'll let Melody know really quick when that is.
Yeah.
And Naja and Adam.
We could also go through the schedule for today and tell people what they have to look forward to if
yes.
they haven't seen it.
Yes, Naja, that's on the Roll20CON website if you want to just tell them the game systems.
Yeah, so today and tomorrow we'll be showing off not only the breadth of systems that you have available to you via Roll20, but the breadth of people that play. So we're going to be seeing a lot of faces, playing a lot of different games. Immediately after this, we've got a 5e D&D one-shot. It's going to be GM'd by Lauren, aka Random Tuesday. Sean, Suzanne, Phil, and Dave will be the players there. And I feel like 5e D&D needs no introduction to this audience.
It's true,
Right.
yeah. And speaking as Dave's regular longtime 5e GM, stick around if you want to see Dave wreck it. He's gonna rip it down.
There will be some excellent Dave faces. Keep an eye out for them. And then that's at 10:30. Later on, we'll be playing 13th Age at 2. GM by Eric, and then we'll have the players Wolf, Rudy, Kristen, and Dean. I got to play 13th Age last year. It was a pretty fun game, and like the escalation die kind of, as the name implies, amps up the action.
That was the game. That was the game that you and I played together, right?
Yes, and I was Hildegilt.
Yep. And we fought giant frogs or frogmen, I think. There's a theme developing for us playing games together that involve frogs.
I didn't make a big enough deal about something in your notes, Naja, that I just realized. In that next game too with Dave is also Sean, who is an illustrator for Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So that's my bad. Sorry.
I've never played 13th Age, so I'm not just having to take my teenage diary out and role play as my 13-year-old self. Then
yes,
it's not that.
No.
Okay.
You can.
All right.
That's Little Fears.
Right.
Okay.
That's Monster Hearts.
Yeah.
Rob asked if he could curse. I was like, on Twitch.
What a sweetie.
Yeah.
Then at 5:30, speaking of which, it's Monster Hearts. It's jammed by me, and it'll be my prophecy group, mostly prophecy group. I think it's Blue Jay, Jess, Rob, and we'll be having V par la foi. Monster Hearts is about being teenage monsters in high school, not being able to deal with your feelings, your attractions for people, and your undying urge to, bite, maim, drain the blood of, curse, etc. Basically,
it's a role-playing game about being a slightly worse than normal teenager.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm super excited. It's going to be the return of the Hot Mess Express, as I like to call my group. And then at 9, Adam will be jamming Blades in the Dark for Blue Jay, Andrew, and Elf. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah. So we're, there's been lots of Blades in the Dark actual play stuff floating around on the internet, but most of it is set in the usual setting for Blades, which is the city of Duskwall. So if you've seen it before and you like Blades, definitely tune in because we're gonna take a trip to another place. We're gonna be using the special edition setting of the city of Uduasha, which is in Eruvia. So it's gonna be a little bit different, a little more exotic version of Blades. So definitely tune in and check that out.
Awesome. And that's what we have lined up for the first day. And tomorrow, I think we can talk about
Yeah.
the variety of systems we have going on tomorrow.
I agree. Well, why don't everybody go ahead and say your goodbyes and we will wrap it up. And we're going to cut the stream because our next streamer is going to take over. That's the way we're doing it this year. So we'll say our goodbyes, we'll cut it really quick, and then Lauren will take it away. So somebody else start, and I will go last.
I will start. Najo Tikor, aka Trist Ray. I'm hosting Roll20CON for you guys this weekend. Definitely stay tuned. The stream will go down, but you don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. Dean, take it away.
I'm really excited to keep seeing all of you. So, goodbye for now. See you in a few.
Mel?
And Mel.
I'll see y'all in about 3 hours. I'll be back. I hope you all have a great time watching everyone play games.
Yeah, sweet. Cool. Yeah, you can come on back at 9 o'clock Pacific tonight, or tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow evening if you want to see more of my handsome face. But definitely stick around to watch some of the other shows. It's going to be a great couple of days. Thanks for coming for the opening ceremonies, everybody.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Thanks.
Thank you. Did we go around? Everybody went, right?
Yeah,
Okay, good. I got
it's
it.
your turn,
Okay. I managed to get what I forgot to do out under the way. Thank you for bearing with us as we do this. I am not super experienced of a streamer, so I appreciate your patience and my nerves. I will be around a lot, so hang on. I'm not actually gaming at all this weekend, but I'm talking a lot. Surprise. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Hang in there. The stream will be right back up with Random Tuesday, Sean, Studio Wanderer, Dave the Human, and Suzanne, and Phil from Roll20. We love you. Be nice. Have a great day.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.